Hello, welcome to another episode of Sharing and Understanding Life Issues with Noble Intia. We have been in the series, the self-development, understanding oneself and all that. And today we are looking at the topic titled under the series. To this episode, we are looking at self-consciousness. We all, as human beings today, in one area or the other, sometimes along the line, we lag behind. We forget the main goals. We forget who we are. We don't recognize ourselves at some point. There is the way we go in life, how life puts us into and everything. We forget to recognize our personality. We forget to recognize who we really are. We tend to live our life based on the aspect of somebody's own idea, how people have painted it in our mind, how they have said it. We have forgotten where we ought to be and what we ought to do. And today, so let's see what is self-consciousness. Self-consciousness, they say, is the ability to recognize your own emotions, your actions, and your character. You must first end your thought also. So it is very, very important that we recognize not just other people, but we need to recognize our own selves. So self-consciousness or self-awareness is recognizing your own self. What is the area are you lacking about? Have you evaluated yourself very well? Have you seen the loopholes that needs to be seen? Have you recognized that your thoughts are no longer aligned with your purpose anymore? Have you recognized yourself that your emotions are different these days? You can't actually give a reasonable or a concrete description of what you are doing anymore. Have you seen yourself that you can't even recognize who you are becoming? Life has become so much bending and everything that you can't even tell what is going on. You can't even give a description of yourself. You are not living your life based on other people's opinion. Even when you are trying to become something for yourself, even when you are trying to say, oh, let me do this, let me do that, yet you still find that you are not even close to who you are supposed to be. So this podcast is for you today. In this series, you must understand that for you to be able to be self-conscious or develop yourself, you must have some characteristics attached to your life. Because your self-consciousness will bring you to your personality. It will elevate your personality for you to know who you really are. What personality are you? What exactly is your personality? What exactly have you drawn? What have you imagined in your mind to be? Self-consciousness will bring you closer to your purpose. Will bring you closer to your aim, your pursuits, everything that you have ever imagined. Self-consciousness will bring you to that point. Don't live your life on the fence. Don't just be somebody's puppet over there. Be the person that you want to be by understanding yourself, having self-consciousness, being self-evaluated, and knowing that your goals, your desires are also important. You don't have to live your life based on anything that you just hear. You must sit down, write, and decide what is the way forward. Don't live your life throwing on the towel. I'm happy to have you here today again, and I know this episode will bless you.